All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Rucha HaKodash. Daban is unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing his work in truth and sincerity, and also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, I wanted to do a response into this video here that was put up by Tom Bill, I think his name is. But as you can see, the title of his video reads, "You have 2 years left before everything gets rewritten." And he's saying this because of the advancement of artificial intelligence and the hopes of what these devils have in the future. Okay, we know that AI is moving fast. It's getting smarter. It's getting better, and we know ultimately these devils want to set up a global digital prison that will be governed by AI and ultimately put in the C-HIP in people's bodies. Okay, and these devils think that once these things come to pass, that they're going to basically enslave humanity, and it's going to be like this forever, but it's not going to be that way, right? The Lord is going to allow this man to only get so far, right? We know that people will get the mark of the beast. It's written. It's going to happen. It's going to be all across the world. But he won't get the luxury or the pleasure to C-HIP everybody because you have members of the elect out here. Okay? Keep in mind, our Lord Yahushai is coming back to save millions of Israelites. Okay? John, the apostle, said he couldn't number the elect that was saved, man. All right? He couldn't number them. So it's going to be a lot of people that won't get the MOTB because they're going to be members of the elect. But this devil going to try like hell, all right, to C-HIP everybody. And if you don't have the C-HIP, trust and believe, you will be demonized, ostracized, okay? Face plastered on the news as a bad person, as a crazy person, all right? If you don't take the MOTB according to society, you will be deemed a crazy person, possibly a terrorist, okay? That's how wild it's going to get. But these Edomites are excited about the future, man, and what AI is going to do and yada, yada, yada. This is going to lead to their downfall. That's what it's going to do. All the advancement of AI, all of these miracles on the left-hand side is going to lead to this man being destroyed. So we're going to play about maybe like 4 or 5 minutes of this video here. Get my precepts and I'll close out, man. So let's hold up. All right. Let's play this here. Make sure my audio is good. Okay.
Over the next 2 years, the life you know will vanish. No warning, no vote, just an inferno of artificial intelligence that will burn away everything you're used to. Jobs, relationships, family, religion, economics, warfare. They will all become unrecognizable by the time a kid born today graduates high school, if such a thing even exists by then. Your job is to figure out what this change means for you and how to navigate it well so you do not get left behind. That's what we're going to be doing here today. Let me set the...
Right. You see that? AI going to take over everything in your life. Every aspect of your life will be dominated by artificial intelligence. And he's here to tell you how not to get left behind, right? How to navigate a world that's dominated by AI. According to the scriptures, there will be only two ways to navigate a world dominated by AI. It's either you take the MOTB or you trust in Yahweh Shem Shai to provide for you. That's the only two options, okay? There will be no in-betweens, all right? It's going to be either you get down with Esau, right, to participate in society, to go to work, to pay your bills, to get groceries, get medical treatment, right, daycare, all these things. Esau going to make sure that every aspect of your life is dominated by this stuff, bro, to where you can't get around it. And then outside of that, you're going to have the elect and the Most High doing things for the elect, for them to maneuver through a world that's governed by artificial intelligence and robots and drones and AI-powered cameras, all this shit, okay? It's going to be crazy. But the Most High promised to say, he promised to deliver, you know? But he's right. AI is about to dominate everything. These are the plans of the elites. Here we go.
At the table. This moment in history is unparalleled. The world's two major superpowers are locked in a Cold War, both battling for economic, technological, and military supremacy. And AI sits at the heart of all three. Charlie Munger famously said, "Show me the incentives and I'll show you the outcome." When great powers are fighting for dominance, the only incentive is to compete and win. What does that mean for our future? America, the world's policeman, is in the middle of a debt crisis. Populism is on the rise.
No, they're gonna compete, right, for control of this thing, but it's going to lead to global war. It's going to lead to a global war, okay? And you can watch this video here. Let me see. I watched it this morning. You can watch this video here on the same guy channel that he did with this guy right here. Okay, this is a damn good interview. The elder brother Ariella from Dallas, he actually did it.
You can sell this $5
but pretty much
spatula on Amazon and compete with hundreds of other spatula sellers, or
and plus an AI will be better.
Pretty much in this interview, man, right? He pretty much goes into the world that Esau wants to establish, pretty much, right? This is a good damn interview, man. Go watch it. But in this video, he mentions how these nations are going to fight for control of AI and having it over the people, and how that's going to lead to World War III. He actually says that. And that's a point that the elder brother Ariella has always been making, that they're going to fight for control of AI and this new technological revolution, right? But it's going to lead to them destroying each other. But this is where we're heading, okay? Damn good interview, man. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it, okay? As you can see the title of the video here. Damn good interview. Says, final warning, this is how AI will end the middle class forever. Prepare now. Damn good interview. So let's go back here.
Political tensions are at a fever pitch. Credible voices see civil war on the horizon, and right in the middle of all of that is the AI revolution. So what happens when an already pivotal moment in history occurs right in the middle of the most significant period of technological change the world has ever seen? That's what we're here to answer. The next 2 years are going to be dramatic. Because history doesn't move forward smoothly, it lurches forward in sudden, violent spasms of change when people revolt or science unlocks new abilities. Think of the printing press, electricity, the atomic age, the birth of the internet, and now AI. Now, my goal today isn't to convince you we should speed up or slow down. My goal is to help you understand the direction of travel and how to prosper through radical disruption. There's always a path, however narrow. Now, many people are going to emotionally implode over the next few years. Others, though, are going to win. In our time together today, I'm going to orient you towards what's happening and see if we can find that path, narrow though it may be, to winning in 5 easy parts. This time, I absolutely saved the best for last, so make sure you watch to the end where we talk strategy for how to win in this insane time. Part 1, the future is going to be faster and vaster than you think. In just the last year, more people talk to AI than their doctor, lawyer, or therapist. Character.ai, Replica, ChatGPT, and Snapchat's AI alone engage with millions of users daily, far more often and for longer than the average person consults with a professional of any kind for any reason. Project that forward, and you quickly see how AI becomes the dominant form of social interaction, full stop. But social interaction is just the beginning. AI is already changing jobs, medicine, engineering, warfare, and science. We are the proverbial frogs being boiled already. Sam Altman.
Right. AI is slowly, well, I wouldn't say slowly. AI is fastly taking over things, okay? As he mentioned, you go to the hospital, you talk to fucking AI, you go, here's AI. Hey, man, here in the near future, bro, we're about to see some crazy things, man, okay? You mess around, go to a hotel, there's a goddamn robot at the desk, a robot, bro, telling you, oh, hey, so-and-so, Mr. Whatnot, and I got your room prepared. Shit crazy as hell, man. Go to the hospital, you got AI, give you a diagnosis and whatever, telling you what's wrong with you and how it's a tumor in your body, staring you and shit. I mean, it's gonna get crazy, bro. And most people are not aware of this. Okay, most people aren't aware that this is what the scriptures talk about. The Apostle John spoke about this damn AI crap, man. What he saw, okay? It was crazy. But sooner or later, well, shit, Elon Musk said it. Elon Musk, he said it. This guy here, Sam Altman, they speak about how in 2 to 3 years that most people won't have a job, and they're gonna have to use universal basic income just to stay afloat. And more than likely, that UBI will be in the form of digital currency. More than likely. Okay, the government just ain't gonna just, freely give you out no money without no regulations or something to it. It's gonna be something to it. Okay. Or they could just give you, just free money just to lure you in. But this is Esau we're talking about. He ain't giving nothing away free, okay, without him having no kind of say so in or some kind of weird shit to it, bro. That's how he get down. So here we go.
Altman, the founder of OpenAI, has predicted that AI is progressing at a rate of 300% year over year with no signs of stopping. Do you know how insane that is? 3% growth year over year would already be exponential. At 300% growth, by the end of year 2, you're not at 600% growth, you're at 1,600%. That's how compounding works. That's 16 times your starting condition. In 3 years, you're at 64 times your starting condition. Now listen, even if Sam is delusional and it slows down for the terrifying reason I will explain in part 3, it's never going to stop. AI is that moment on our timeline where an entirely new skill tree opens up and nothing is the same after. I want you to close your eyes and imagine this. An 82-year-old man jogs a 10K at sunrise. His knees feel perfect. He's biologically 38 thanks to AI reprogrammed stem cells. His romantic partner, an embodied AI entity who's reignited his love life after his divorce, helped him.
No. No, 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 no. This world got to be destroyed. Nobody should be having a sexual relationship with a damn robot, bro. Okay? Come on, man. This is how you know this world gonna get destroyed by fire. Nigga 82 with a robot, you know? That's wild. But biologically, you know, he's what he said, 38, 30 or some shit like that. Because of stem cell, whatever he said. I don't fucking know, bro. Esau just trying shit, bro. You know, they trying to live forever, right? Oh yeah, that's one of their goals too, is to live forever. It's some shit they got. It's called. Let me see real quick. Check my phone. It's called. Let me see. Longevity some shit. Let me see. What that shit called? Longevity something. I forget what it called. Hold on, go to my Google search. Probably can find it then. Oh yeah, longevity escape of velocity. Let me Google that real quick. Longevity. There we go. Longevity escape of velocity is a hypothetical concept where life expectancy increases faster than the rate of aging. So this is something that Esau is working on, okay? And he want to use AI to do that, right? They want to, you know, tap into your flesh and try to pretty much try to reverse the curse of death in aging, where the Most High plagued the body. You know, he's trying to reverse that. It says, in essence, if advancements in life extending technologies are able to add more years to a person's life each year than the actual number of years they age, it will lead to a situation where death from aging related causes becomes increasingly improbable. So this is something that you can look into, but it's called longevity escape velocity, right? Esau is trying to escape death. He wants to reign forever, pretty much. They want to reign forever, bro. Okay. Next thing they're gonna be trying to work on is you know, bringing people back from the dead. You know, on some Futurama shit, right? Hey, if you never seen Futurama, bro, hello, Future. Hey, look, if you never seen Futurama before, bro, this TV series, man, this is where we're heading to, bro. If you never seen Futurama, this is where we're heading to. Crazy ass world, all right? A crazy ass world, you know, robots and all kind of freaky shit, right? Talking damn, talking crab, right? Gene splicing, you know, weird shit. This is what Esau is trying to create. Damn Futurama, man. Bender, you know, nigga drunk. My man Bender, man. Esau gonna make Bender, bro. He gonna make Bender. Okay? Nigga gonna be outside in the streets talking shit, you know, going to the pub. This is crazy, man. But this is where we're heading. All right? And this is why the fire gotta come. Okay, fire has to come, right? So let me play this back here. What this nigga said, man. Here we go.
AI is that moment on our timeline where an entirely new skill tree opens up and nothing is the same after. I want you to close your eyes and imagine this. An 82-year-old man jogs a 10K at sunrise. His knees feel perfect. He's biologically 38 thanks to AI reprogrammed stem cells. His romantic partner, an embodied AI entity who's reignited his love life after his divorce, helped him overcome trauma, make financial decisions, and build a second career on YouTube. Our man doesn't even notice the hum of autonomous drones overhead quietly scanning for threats. He's thinking about his biologically customized grandson. He came out of the artificial womb exactly as expected. Adorable, cancer-resistant, and on track to be 6'4".
A customized grandson. That is something called CRISPR, okay? CRISPR. Case 9. Yeah, CRISPR gene editing, okay? To where you can, you can design your own children, right? It says CRISPR gene editing is a revolutionary technology that allows scientists to precisely modify DNA sequences in living organisms. So if you want your child, which they're going to have their children, if they can do it, okay, they will make their child Jake, but give it an Edomite appearance. They're going to get all Jake qualities, all Jake abilities, the singing, the dancing, the speed, the jumping, the running, right? Jake creativity, but it's going to be a damn Edomite child. Or maybe some of them may create a so-called, Jake baby, right? This is weird, man. But this is where we're heading into, okay? This is where we're heading into, man. Gene editing, gene splicing, crazy ass world. This is weird. It's not natural, okay? The Most High made a way for man to come into the earth. And it's through the process of sex. That's the gene editing process right there. The sex. And then, get the woman pregnant and so on and so forth. But now Esau want to do it in a damn laboratory under some microscope, adding in shit to the baby. This is crazy, man. But here we go. Here we go. I'm about ready to close out, man. Here we go.
Our man doesn't even notice the hum of autonomous drones overhead quietly scanning for threats. He's thinking about his biologically customized grandson. He came out of the artificial womb exactly as expected. Adorable, cancer-resistant, and on track to be 6'4", and with an IQ pushed to the legal limit. On his 3rd birthday, they even upgraded him with a neural chip that lets him read and transmit thoughts telepathically to other augmented humans.
Woo! Woo! On his 3rd birthday, they upgraded him to a neural chip. So a 3-year-old child gets a brain implant as an upgrade, right? So that he can have special powers. This is the future that Esau is planning, man. It sounds ridiculous. Trust me, I know. It sounds ridiculous. But this is what Esau is trying to do. And they're working hard, man. See, people don't see Esau doing this behind the scenes, so they're like, oh, hell no, nobody gonna do that. No. Bro, Esau is doing this. They've been doing this shit for decades. Splicing genes and trying to enhance this, enhance that. And they're, are getting the technology and using AI to get better at this shit, man. But you're gonna see people with brain implants. Right? It's an MOTB. They're presented for something that, oh yeah, you can talk to people, without moving your mouth. You can do all these special things. Boy, that's an MOTB, boy. In your damn head, as the Apostle John said. I'm gonna play that back again. A brain implant upgrade.
Exactly as expected. Adorable, cancer-resistant, and on track to be 6'4", and with an IQ pushed to the legal limit. On his 3rd birthday, they even upgraded him with a neural chip that lets him read and transmit thoughts telepathically to other augmented humans. His parents are contemplating the software update that would let him translate the family dog's barking. As future grandpa steps into his house, he feels his Neuralink chip reconnect to the quantum encrypted network his AI wife set up. The data from his run is uploaded and analyzed. I could go on, but hopefully you get the point. The future is going to be
billion-dollar brands.
Stop it right there. I'm gonna stop it right there. Hey man, we gotta get out of here, bro. Esau is trying to create a world where where he got his own so-called humans, breed of humans, right? These perfect upgraded humans, no cancer cells, no this, no that, perfect 6'4" tall, right? Perfect children. Gene edits, spliced child with a brain implant who can telecommunicate with other augmented humans. Hey man, yeah, the Lord gonna stop this nigga, bro. He needs to be stopped. But you can go watch all the rest of it because it gets crazier. All right, as the video plays, it gets crazier. Okay, I'm just stopping for time's sake. But here we go. 2 Thessalonians 2:5. Remember you not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now you know what would hold it, that he might be revealed in his time. And this is the time, man. Did you just hear what that dude said in this video? Esau, man, he's crazy. He's a crazy person. And people don't think Esau is crazy, but Esau is batshit crazy. He don't like the Most High, bro. He hates the Most High, bro. He wants to try to enhance and, augment the Most High creation. He wants his own Genesis 1. Okay, Genesis chapter 1. Esau want that. Make man in his image, how he wanted, with no flaws. Live long lives, This is crazy, bro. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. So the Most High gonna allow this man to only get so far, bro. Okay? He got, Esau got so many plans, so many things that he wants to fulfill. But he's gonna be stopped. Okay? He's gonna be stopped. And our Lord Yahweh Shai gonna do that. Verse 8 says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. The Lord going to destroy him. Okay? Shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. This is twofold. This is first and foremost talking about Yahweh Shai coming back in the chariots to destroy the man, all right, with the chariots and the laser beams from the chariots, right? Spirit of his mouth. But it also goes into the prophets. Esau being consumed spiritually by the word, but Yahweh Shai coming to do the physical damage, right? And it says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Okay? And CRISPR and all this gene editing BS, that's of Satan, man. Why in the hell are you gene editing and all this BS, bro? Leave people alone, man. Let nature work its course. But no, he wants to try to flip things his way and all this BS, bro. Man, the Most High gonna destroy this nigga, man. He's doing too much. Okay, he's doing too much, man. Psalms 21 verse 11, it says, for they intended evil against thee, right? And what's the evil? Ultimately, getting people to be sea-hipped, all right? Trying to sea-hip the elect. That's what Esau want to do. This is why he want everybody to get the goddamn MOTB. He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor. He want everybody to get it. And in his mind, in that case, he can chip some of the elect to try and ultimately disrupt prophecy. That's his goal. Esau's goal is to disrupt prophecy, is to disprove the Most High. He poisoning all the food, he's doing all this BS, trying to disrupt prophecy. That's the evil he's intending to do. It says they imagine a mischievous device, meaning what? A mischievous planned thought, okay? And that's to ultimately see him, people. It says, which they are not able to perform. The Lord not going to let him get this thing how he wants it. He going to let him taste it, right? Yes, he's going to let Esau taste, putting the C-Hip in people and the AI and the gene edit and all this shit. The Lord going to let him taste it to get his hopes up. Then he going to pull the carpet from under the neck, right? He going to set him up for the okie dokie. Job 20 speaks about that, right? Job 20:22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, a place of difficulty. So when he think he got his little AI stuff going and the C-Hip going and the gene editing, the gene splicing, all this BS, right? All of these scientific breakthroughs, right? The Most High going to put him in a difficult spot. He going to throw in that monkey wrench, so to speak, right? Then it says, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. The wicked is talking about the laborers, meaning the people. There's Jake, there's Esau, there's everybody. All right? It says, when he is about to fill his belly, right? When he think, he got it all together, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So the Lord going to destroy this man. Just when he think he got it all together, all figured out, that fire going to come. Okay, World War III going to kick off. Our Lord Yahushua going to come back. And that's going to be the end of that, right? It says he shall flee from the iron weapon and the bow of steel shall strike him through. That's the missiles. It is drawn and coming out of the body, meaning the silos, okay? And let's get a quick picture of that, right? ICBM. So let me get a picture of a silo. So, okay, yeah, so this is a missile in the ground here, right? So this is the silo that's holding the missile. And, or I should say the bow, okay? This is the bow. This is the bow, right? And the missile is the arrow. But it says coming up out of the, hold up. What it says, it is drawn and coming out of the body. Coming out of the ground. Or coming out of those. Hold up, let me see here. Missile. Silo. There we go. Good images here. It is drawn coming out of the body, out of the silos. And it's going to be nasty. It says, it is drawn coming out of the body, yea, the glittering sword coming out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. The judgment from the Lord. Last precept, Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, right? Meaning his plans, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Okay, and what's their enterprise? C-Hip and everybody, right? AI governance, all of this BS, man. The Lord gonna get him. Okay, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. So I'm gonna close out with that, man. I pray it was edifying, but just keep your eyes out, man. for what Esau is doing, eventually your job is going to be affected by it. Okay? Eventually. But I pray it was edifying, man. You know, once again, you're going to go watch the video. You can go watch it. It get crazier as you watch it. But I pray it was edifying, man. All praise Yahweh Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Chakadash. Shalom. Hey, shalom, shalom.